Hey guys, Gravender here, and welcome to the first episode of Retro Gaming. Today we're going to be playing E.V.O. A Search for Eden on the Super Nintendo. This is absolutely my favorite game of all time. So let's get into it. We've got the little stuff popping up here in the background. This is our intro. This is the world, the sun. My dear Gaia, please listen to me. From this time forward, every 1 billion years, you will have children called life. One of them will be able to help you, or to help you build a new era. Each child must endure a difficult trial. You might think it's too severe, but it is necessary. The trial is a test of nature, the survival of the fittest. If he passes, I will allow him to be your partner and to enter Eden. Okay. So we good now? We passed it now. Okay, good. Intro done! Woo! E.V.O. A Search for Eden. Do, 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 do. Okay, let's do this. Let's start. Wait, did I do it right? Did it start? Yep. Okay. Woo! Sweet! Hi, my name is Gaia. I am the one who watches over all life, including you. You will journey through many periods of time on this planet. A journey of change. See, that absolutely messes with your head not being able to scroll through it so fast, but it's whatever. The journey will not be easy. Only the strong will survive. This is a trial given by my father. I hope you can survive this trial and meet me in Eden. This will be the end of your journey. Wait, what? Well, the time has come. You may go now. You are already a fish. It took 3 billion years for your body to evolve. You must travel alone. Please be careful. Good luck. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, why wouldn't we want good luck in this? Chapter 1, The World Before Land. 500 to 450 million BC. So, I mean, this game, to me, is like the original Spore, but it did stuff better than Spore did. Spore wasn't exactly the best game in the world because it kind of tapered off after you got so far into it and really kind of killed the vibe for me. But what you want to do is you just want to eat stuff. Jellyfish. What? We have another newcomer. Welcome to the world, where the rule is only the fittest shall survive. Look, newcomer, you better listen to the rules of this world. There are the three. Blah, 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 blah. There are the three. 1. Fight for survival and for food. 2. Only move forward, never back. The last is evolve and become strong. Well, this is a very dangerous world, isn't it? Are you afraid of it? The weak and flabby will be easy to defeat. What about you, newcomer? Nope, not weak and flabby, just a fish. Just a fishy. I am just a fish, moving around in my world. So yeah, the basic premise of the game is kind of like Spore. You want to evolve, you want to keep getting better, you want to... But it's not like... It's the downfalls of Spore to me was the fact that once you got to a certain point, it went from evolution into civilization. And I like the evolution portion of things better than I do the whatever else of it. You know, it wasn't my cup of tea, and I wanted it to be because I enjoyed this game so much whenever I was younger. And you can basically find, if you want to play this game, you can find it on any emulator. You just got to get you a Super NES emulator and then download the game, because if you're expecting to get this game, it's going to run you lots of money. I've looked them up on eBay. The only ones I've ever found were like in the thousands. And I'm not willing to pay that much for a game, because most of them I think were in pretty decent condition that people kept them in, and they're like on card in the box. And it's just absolutely ridiculous. Now we need 200 for the first evolution. And then let's get into that as soon as I find... I don't want to go in this cave just doing 1 damage because I'm pretty sure those eels are going to mess me up pretty bad. Let's get this guy and it'll give us enough. And then we'll take a look at the evolutionary charts here. So, as you can see in your evolutionary charts, and it's going to differ between each level that you're in. Not level as in right here, but each stage. So the next stage you'll have different things. We have jaws, dorsal fin, horns, tail, body, hands and feet, and neck and back of the head are X'd out right now because those are things that we can't get as a fish. So we're going to get these jaws to start off with, and that's going to make things a little bit easier on killing stuff and building up our point system that we need. Our E.V.O points that we're going to be collecting. So we should be able to beat these guys 1 bite now. And that's not going to be an issue from here on. And then we're just going to keep building our way up until we finish off this thing. You have red meat and then you have glowing green meat. The green meat actually gives you double the E.V.O points. So that's the ones you really want, but it takes a while to get them. Something in your body speaks. How are you progressing? Don't worry. I will help you evolve. You may call me Crystal. I will give you advice on how to evolve. Evolving your jaws will increase your biting strength. Evolving your body will increase your defensive power. Evolving your horns will increase your attack power. Evolving your hands, feet, and dorsal fin as well as your tail will increase your hit point level, agility, and strength. Be careful. Evolving one part of your body may decrease another. So that last part there was kind of... didn't really need to be said, I guess. That's what I'm trying to get at. Kind of just added on for no apparent reason. It worked the way it was, I think. We're going to eat these guys again just to get their E.V.O points. Because we might as well get what we can while we're in here. And then we'll move on. And, you know, eventually we're going to end up getting enough to get the larger jaws, which will help out tremendously whenever we get to the higher levels. And then we'll work on getting our body and stuff built up before we go up against the boss of this level. This one here is an actually very, very short level. It doesn't take very long to play. It doesn't take very long to beat. Once we start getting into the higher progression levels where we evolve into the next stage, that's when things start to get a little bit more difficult. I really wish the fish age would have lasted a little bit longer in this game, but it didn't. It kind of just moves on. Everything else has longer periods and phases that happen, and it's a lot easier to progress. These guys split off in half, but if you have these jaws, you don't have to worry about it. The big guys do not attack you. You can get hit by them and take hit points off, but you don't take any damage from attacks by them because they're not going to attack. The red crystals, like the one we just ate, that, as you can see, crystal power causes mysterious evolution. Mysterious time stream evolves you. Anytime you pick up one of these, you want to record. You want to record it. I'm going to name this one what it is. Eel. It is an eel. This little guy has some pretty good HP, but his movements and his attacks are very erratic, and I do not like that. And his bite isn't... See what I mean? It's harder to play as him, to me. But, you know, it is what it is. We're going to use him as long as we can, which it doesn't last very long. So, I'm pretty sure each level has one of these guys, but it's just not as easy to find them. Some of them are... One of them is absolutely intense to find, but even if we lose this, we're still going to get... we're still going to have the same bite level, so it's not that big of a deal. This is probably, if you want to farm, this is one of the best places to farm because these little guys do little to no damage whatsoever, but they put off 20 E.V.O points, which is really awesome for the fish stage, and it'll help you build things up quick. mean, we won't stay in here very long because, you know, we don't want to spend too much time in here, but I would really like to get those jaws before we do leave, and we're pretty close to it anyway. If we get a green meat, that would be awesome, because it would speed things along super fast. But knowing my luck, we probably won't get a green meat. Could be hopeful though. Just need one more, or two more. Yeah, two more. And we'll have the jaws that we need. And hopefully we'll get a green one on the way out. So now we have the best jaws in this level. So that's a good thing. These do 5, I believe. Yep, 5 damage. So anything that comes up against us, we should be able to beat with 2 bites in this one now. So that's going to work to our benefit from here on out. You got to watch to avoid those eels when you come out of there, because they will get you. I want him to come out. Got him. Because if they go back too far in and you try to eat it while it's still in the entranceway there, you're going to screw yourself out of getting the meat, and it's going to take you right back into where you came out of. And that's not something you want to do. So now we're going to make our way out of here and on to the next portion of this map. See, we're already halfway through the map as it is. So it's really quick. And it doesn't take very long. These guys are going to be next to close to impossible to catch at our body level. They put off reasonably decent amount of EVO points, but it's really not going to be worth trying to fight for them because they move so much faster than us as it is right now. And I don't really want to waste any points on them either. You catch them like that, but when you go into the bubbles, there's a wall of bubbles. And that's going to be there for a set period of time. And then these little lava pits down here are going to start to go off. So we want to be close because we're not very fast. We want to be close to this area so we can get out of here, because they're going to spit out rocks. And we don't have a lot of health, so we don't want to lose health trying to fight our way back out of here. So we're just going to stick around this area, come back and forth, and try to catch these guys as they come down, and sometimes it doesn't happen. I love the spawn times on these though. These guys, if you leave the screen and they were there previously, they're there whenever you come back. And I missed. But I got a second chance. Got him. It should be getting close to about time for that to erupt. So I don't want to stay too far away from it. Got 2. Yes. Heck yeah, that's awesome. That one worked out perfect. Oh, now we got to get out of here. Go, 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 go. Oh, buddy. Yeah, we made it. Woo! Thought we was going to get hit with that one, but we made it out alive. Yay! Yay, go us. Woo! So that's awesome. Now we get to encounter some of the guys that have the same face as us and are absolutely pains in the ass if they catch you. So you do not want to get caught by these guys. They will attack. I'll show you. See, he was getting ready to attack me. These guys are bigger predators. They actually go out of their way to try and eat us like that. And no, I gotta evolve the horn. Got to. I didn't want to use it, but I gotta use it. That guy about took us out. Now the horns will break off after a certain amount of uses. These guys roll up in the balls. Gotta watch out for them. Oh, son of a biscuit eater. If you keep going, there's as you saw, there's plenty of places you can drop down in this level. But you want to go all the way over when you first come through because you get 500 points right there. And we absolutely need that because we're going to use our body to go to 600 so our HP goes up. This will make things a lot easier. It'll reduce damage that we take, and it will also See, he doesn't do 5 anymore, but he's right on top of us. That's one thing I hate about this game. If you get caught with somebody right on top of you, you're kind of screwed. I took him out just because he pissed me off. And we're just going to want to... Son of a... I caught him with my horn. I don't... That's pissing me off. Caught him with my horn and it still didn't do nothing. I'm getting my ass kicked. But you can't eat these little things. They're spread out throughout the whole game. They'll give you health when you need it, like I do now. How in the crap? See, now our horn broke. And we'll bite him, and we'll get his meat. We get to suck out his juicy, juicy innards, and it all works out in the end anyway, but doing a lot worse on this than what I did previously on the last run through of this game, and it's really irritating. And we got another guy right there, so he's going to come at us, and he got us once, but he did. Now we have the fun part of this level. More craters, more lava pits, which are just coming up right here. Now, I do have enough. I want to do hands and feet because hands and feet will actually give us a little bit more speed and movement. And we want that to get through this. Probably going to get hit. There's really no avoiding it unless you've actually progressed so much that you have buffed out yourself to the maximum going in there, which we're doing really good right now, so doing really good so far, at least as far as progression goes. I'm further along in progression right now than I was the last time I did this, and that's not bad. I mean, we're just going to have to do a little bit of stuff. These guys headbutt. They suck. Because they all come at you at the same time. I'm just going to plow through. I don't want to deal with them. If I can find one that... There's some of them that are only like in pairs of 2. That would be more easily eaten. Like this. So they only put off 30, so it's not really that big of a deal as far as what we're getting out of them. But if you could catch them in rows like that, where they come at you all at the same time, makes things a lot easier on trying to eat the son bitches. Now we're into the last phase. This is the last portion of this mission, so we're almost done. These games actually take little to no time to play, and that's why I like them. It's just this level, or this stage of the game actually takes a little, it's too short. Like, you don't really get a lot of time to be a fish. And that sucks to me, because I like the evolutionary phases of the fish. But you get a lot more time with the other ones. And we'll take a look at that as the further that we go into the game. So we got the little round ball thingies. And now we get the cone-shaped ones. These ones here, they just go straight up and down. They're a lot more easy to avoid. They give off the same amount as the round guys, I'm pretty sure. But they're a lot easier to evade because they're just like right there. Let's see. Tail, we need 700 for dorsal fin we can get. So we're going to grab that. And that's going to take us up some more. The seaweed whisper to one another. Friends, the Sterilites are trying to create a new world using oxygen. They're having trouble because I have no fucking idea what that word is. Keep interfering with him. Let's move on. Now we're going to get to go up against some sharks. Sharky sarkies. And this is the area where the final boss is too. These guys are pretty easy to fight. You just gotta watch out for their tail flips. But see, the tail flips do the most damage. They're worth a lot, so that's a good thing. We need 700, and then we're going to try and get around 1,000, I'd say. At least 1,000, so we can be prepared for the final boss. If I don't die, because their jaws are absolutely enormous. I wish we could get their jaws in this game, but we can't. Doing really good so far up to this point, and then we start getting our asses handed to us by the sharks. Or whatever they're called. They're not sharks, they're that word that I didn't fucking know, so. But we need to get points up. This motherfucker's fucking with me. I know there's more over through here, just trying to avoid these fuckers. That didn't work. Where you at? There you are. So we're almost at what we need. The Sterilites whisper to one another. Sterilite A, if we could move along the bottom of the sea without sticking, we would not have to be ruled by the whatever the fuck that word is. Shh, speak quietly, or the leader in the cave will hear you. See, we're right next to the guy anyway. Gotcha, motherfucker. Ooh, yeah, he was a good one. We can basically stay right around this cave, because these guys are just going to keep respawning. We'll just eat them all. It'll save us some time from having to go back and forth and all over the place and all that other good shit. They're getting trampled on by things. Motherfucker. Knew he was going to come after me, though. 2 for 1. Alright, let's see what we need a tail. So we're going for the 700. And that puts us in a pretty good position. Forgetting what we need to take out this dude when we get in there. I want to get 1,000, I'm thinking, just to be on the safe side, but I'm not exactly sure that's going to be enough. So it really worries me. I don't want to have too little, but I always like to have more than I need. Let's get this guy back up. Let's do just a little bit more, because I like to have an initial start with the horn too. You want the horn as soon as you go in on most of these bosses, because it just makes things easier, because you catch them off guard. It allows you the chance to really kind of sink into them. So we're going to get the horn now. And it doesn't matter which horn you get. The original horn, the cheapest one, is probably the best option to go with. And what you do this for is because every time that you evolve, your HP resets. So if you have a horn and you break it, your HP resets. If you buy a horn, your HP resets. It's really just, I don't want to use the horn on him though, because he's about dead. So that's basically the premise of what you're doing, is you're just building up your HP, or keeping your HP at high levels, because you don't want to get killed by this guy. And that works basically for any of the bosses in this game. You want to level yourself up here so that you can probably get a good start. Huh, who are you? Knowing this is the domain of the what the fuck ever name I am, King of the Sea. Why are you here? Are you not trying to help the Sterilites build a new world? The sea is the only world. I will defeat anyone who helps the Sterilites. Yeah, he always catches me off guard there. See, horn breaks, HP goes back to normal. He comes at us. And then I bite his ass. He almost kills me. Get a horn. HP goes right back up to the top. Wait for his fins to get done. Stab him in the ass some more. Horn goes away, our HP goes back. Need a horn, because in that one more shot he will kill me. Get the horn. Stab him in the ass some more. Horn is gone. Get another horn. This is basically all you're doing. You're just getting horns and doing it over until you stab him in the ass enough until he dies. Which shouldn't be much longer. And he's going to corner me, which is not good. Need another horn. Missed it, stabbing him in the ass, stabbing him in the ass. And he's dead! Yay! We stabbed him in the ass until he died. Now we get to collect all this juicy meat. And it's all for nothing. That's why I don't like how long this level is. You fight the boss, you get the best rewards in the game. And then it's over. That's the end of this stage. And it didn't even do the little spiel it was supposed to. There was supposed to be something else that was supposed to be said so you knew to go find a way out of here. Change of circumstance causes evolution. Mysterious time stream evolves you. So now we're a fishy on land. I am Gaia. The fish age lasted about 2 billion years. As it ended, it gave way to the beginning of a new world, one filled with oxygen. It's called the Land Age. The strolites and plants have already begun living here to prepare a better place for those who choose to follow. Here is a present for surviving the fish age. It is the body of an amphibian. You have lungs so that you may breathe, and you may also move about the ground freely. A new adventure awaits your new body, so, great power, please give this creature a new body. Ba-boom, now we're an amphibian. Let us go to the era when the creatures reached land. We shall use the time trans. The next stage is the Age of Amphibians. Amphibians, Acoustiga, and insects, which were the first to arrive, have already lived on land. There should be a lot of large plants growing there, but something is wrong. There's always fucking something wrong in these games. There's always a grander scheme. Chapter 2, Early Creatures of Land, 300 to 230 million BC. So now we've moved on to Chapter 2. And this is where we leave off at. So guys, if you like this series and this is something you would enjoy to continue watching, just, leave a like in the comments or leave a comment saying you enjoyed it. And we'll keep doing these. I absolutely love this game. I could play it 1,000,000 times. I probably have played it at least 100. But that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Remember to like, share, comment, subscribe. And we'll catch you in the next one. Later.